Jacob Barnhill was in the marching band playing mellophone and played French horn in the symphonic band. Did an awesome job. Matt Bowman, percussionist in the marching band and in the wind ensemble. He's one of our concertino soloists. He's in the IMA District Band. He did 1 for his snare solo, 2 for his duets, and then a 1 for the wind ensemble percussion ensemble. He's had a very, very great year. Chris Cabrera, another percussionist who's in the marching band and the symphonic band. Got a 1 on his snare solo, a 3 on his marimba solo, a 3 on his snare and timpani duets, and then a 1, obviously, on the symphonic band percussion ensemble, best of the day. Angelica Cecil, she here? Jordan Collins, fantastic trombone player, did a really great job improving this year. He's in the marching band, symphonic band, jazz band member, and he does take additional lessons, so I'm really, really proud of him. Claire Kozad, very talented clarinet player. She's one of the top players in the symphonic band, in the marching band as well. Really wonderful player. Peyton Dyson, she here? No? Okay. Josh Dories? No? Alison Ducavas? Really fantastic flute player. She's one of the highest chairs in the symphonic band as well, and she played flute in the marching band. She was in the flute player, and she also got a 2 on her solo, and she's taking flute lessons as well, very serious musician. Zach Frederick, percussionist? No? Devin Gilbert. He's a fantastic oboe player, a flute player as well. He played flute in marching band. He's one of our top oboe players in the wind ensemble. He was in flute choir. He had the IMA District Band. He got a 1 on the solo, 1 on his duet, 1 in the flute ensemble, 1 in the flute choir, 1 in the woodwind choir. His packet's very heavy. He's done a great job. Very talented musician. Matthew Green. Played tenor sax this year in the marching band and symphonic band. He was one of our huge soloists for the jazz band and memorized his solo, which is very difficult to do, and even put some improvisation in there. I was really, really proud of him. Took a solo to contest and did a duet as well. So he's had a fantastic year and really grown as a musician. I'm so proud of him. Catherine Hallis, flute player. Catherine Hallis, there you are. Her second year on the program. She's really grown as a musician. She plays flute, as I said before. She played in the marching band and the symphonic band as well. Zach Hastings. Michaela Hawkfry. She multitasks. She's a member of our fall color guard, but she also plays bass clarinet and takes private lessons as well. She's a member of the symphonic band. Kiera Jacobs. Very fine clarinet player. She's in the marching band this past year. She's one of our top clarinet players. She's also in the jazz ensemble. She made IMA District Band. She got a 1 on her solo, best of the day, and 1 on her duet. And she was also a member of the clarinet choir, woodwind choir, that also got a 1. And she's taking private lessons as well. Emily Johnson. Very talented young lady. She's one of the upper chairs in the wind ensemble. She's in lessons as well, playing clarinet in the marching band and the wind ensemble. She got a 1 for her clarinet solo, a 1 with her clarinet duet, 1 for clarinet choir, and then a 1 for woodwind choir. So she's had a fantastic year. Devin Carbach, bass clarinet. He's been really vastly improving this year. I'm proud of his efforts, and he's doing lessons and all sorts of things. He played bass clarinet in marching band, and then he was one of the top chairs in symphonic band too. I'm proud of you. Kaylin Cove. Kaylin's really grown into a fine French horn player. She actually came into the program as a flute player, and now she's this awesome French horn player because she can, and she's that talented. So I'm super proud of her. Mike Kristoff. He's another student that has learned multiple instruments. In contraband, he plays alto saxophone, and in marching band, he plays sousaphone, and he's a very, very fine player and does lessons in both, so I'm really proud of him. Kayla Lance. She's one of our top flute players in the symphonic band. She was in marching band as well and flute choir. And the flute choir she was a member of received a 1 this year. She's had a great year. Renee Lemieux, it's her 2nd year in the program, playing bass clarinet. She's our top bass clarinet in the wind ensemble. She played bass clarinet in the marching band. She's a member of the IMA District Band, member of the SIUE Bi-State Band. She got a 2 on her solo, 1 on a clarinet choir, and 1 on a woodwind choir. So she's had a fantastic year. Very talented young lady. Dylan Lurk, fantastic trombone player. Played trombone in the marching band. Stepped up this past year as a leader of the marching band when he had to. Member of the wind ensemble, member of the magical brass, member of the jazz ensemble, member of the musical pit. Received a 1 on his solo and then a 2 for the brass choir. So he's had a great year and great things are to come for him this year. Connor Matson. Greg Maxson. He's really developed into a very fine tuba player, member of the marching band, one of our top tuba players in the symphonic band as well. So I'm really proud of all his efforts and his improvements. Kelly Nipper. She's been a member of our fantastic Fall Color Guard, and she'll be a member of the next year too. And to let you know, currently for our Fall Color Guard roster, we have 42 members. It's the highest it's been since I've been here, so we're really excited about the Color Guard. Chris O'Connor. Parchi Patel. Yay, Parchi. Great flute player. She's in the marching band, one of our flute players in the wind ensemble. She does lessons. She was a member of the flute choir. She got a 2 on her solo, 1st on flute choir, 1st on the flute ensemble, and then a 1 also for woodwind choir. She had a great year. Kayla Peel. Kayla played baritone in the marching band, and she's one of our top chairs in the symphonic band as well, playing baritone. Very talented young lady. Penny Peters. Fantastic percussionist. Plays marimba in the marching band and then all the percussion instruments in the wind ensemble. Received a 1 for his marimba solo and then a 1 for the percussion ensemble. Did a great job. Madeline Radden. Another flute player that is seriously studying flute and doing a great job. She played flute in the marching band. One of our upper chairs in symphonic band. She was a member of the flute choir and then took her solo to Congress and received a 2. Did a great job. Camina Salz. Another fantastic flute player, member of the marching band, member of the symphonic band. She's a member of the flute choir, and she went to contest with the flute choir that received a 1 this year. Catherine Sandin, very talented young lady. She's fantastic at color guard and winter guard, and she's also a very, very serious flute player as well. So very talented across the board in our marching band. So I just appreciate all her efforts, and she was a member of the flute choir that got a 1 as well. So she did all of that this year. Michael Scott, really improved this year as an alto saxophone player. I know he's going to even improve another level next year. So the marching band, symphonic band, member of our jazz band, and got a 2 on his solo this year. So I'm really proud of him. I'm looking forward to his talents next year. Rachel Sneed plays alto saxophone, and she did the marching band this year, and she was absolutely fantastic, and she's one of our upper chairs in the symphonic band as well. I'm so proud of her. Rachel Soteropoulos. She's an awesome piccolo and flute player. She's one of our top chairs in the wind ensemble. She was in the marching band. She was in the flute choir. She got a 2 on her solo, 1 on flute choir, 1 on woodwind choir, and then 1 on her flute ensemble as well. So she's had a fantastic year. James Spade. Fantastic trumpet players in the marching band, member of the wind ensemble. He was a member of the jazz ensemble as well, and got a 2 on his solo, and he's really improving as a trumpet player and leader in the program. I'm really proud of him. Josiah Stevenson, alto saxophone player. He does lessons as well. He's the top chair in the symphonic band, and this year he got a 2 on his solo, so he's had a great year. Sydney Stogner. And Sydney is actually a member of the choir program and the band program. So she's talented in both of these things and just does a great job. She was in fall concert band. She's one of our top clarinet players in the symphonic band. She got a 2 on her clarinet solo, a 2 on her piano solo, and a 1 on the clarinet ensemble as well. So she's just had a really great year, and she's very strong across the board in choir and band. I'm so proud of her. Jennifer Walker. This past year, I know she sings in the choir as well, and she's a strong member of our fall color guard, and will be this next year as well. Shane Waters. He has really improved this year as a player, and I expect really great things from him next year. So in the marching band, symphonic band, and the jazz band, he got a 2 in his solo and 2 on his trio, and I look forward to all his talents next year. And Kayla Wheeler. She's in the marching band, symphonic band, jazz band. She achieved a really high score on her solo, really high score on her clarinet quintet, and she was in the clarinet choir. And one thing I'd like to say all in front of you about Kayla is there isn't a moment that goes by, and this is like before school, after school, during school, that she offers her assistance for help. She's at everything. She comes early to concerts, stays late. She's always just really wanting to help, and I don't know what I would do without her. She's such a great girl, and she's just fantastic and very, very dedicated to the program. So thank you for all you do. Okay, and Deja Dawson. She was one of our drum majors this past year in the marching band, one of our top kind of players in the wind ensemble. She was a member of the jazz ensemble, and she also made the IMA district band. She just had a wonderful year, and she's a great leader for the program. And Hannah DeBose had a fantastic year. One of our drum majors, one of the top players in the wind ensemble. She was in the musical pits. She was a top chair for IMA district band. She made the SIUE bi-state band. She got a 1 for a clarinet solo, a 1 for a piano solo, a 1 for a clarinet duet, and both 1s in clarinet and woodwind choir. And she takes lessons from various people and does a lot of extra effort things for leadership and musicianship. She's a true leader in our program, and I'm so proud of her. Give a warm round of applause for everything, all the efforts of the sophomore class.